They said they found a new color, and it can only be seen by if your eyes get tweaked with a laser. And I was just doing a conscious study on chemicals of different planets. Basically saying it is beings on different planets. They just got a different chemical compound and it look invisible to our eye. So if we was actually put into position to real deal like change our chemical brain balance, we'll be able to see the beings that's on Saturn, that's on Mars. But the storms and all the hectic that's going through is normal to their chemical balance. But our chemical balance only see this. Our equipment only see this. We got different tweaks, like our DNA. It can have a different, you feel me? It can have a different tweak to it. It can have a different to it. Same thing with these planets. They got a different tweak. They got a different to it. You know what I'm saying? But they said they found a new color. And I've been saying in Alabama, this is 2021, I'm looking at a rainbow. I'm like, it's a color that nobody see. And it's around the rainbow. And they really did a study on this saying that your eyes can only be tweaked by this. So I'm looking at them like, your spiritual gift is understanding. Your spiritual gift is seeking, and knowing what you're seeking can be understood. As long as you have patience and that type of edge of faith. If you really look on the outside of a rainbow, it's another color of blue. Real talk. Look up the new color that scientists have found. And then next time you see a rainbow, focus. Like, you gotta real deal be patient and look on the outside of the rainbow. And you gonna see the color I'm talking about. It's a color that nobody's seen. But I seen because I understood a chemical conscious. You feel what I'm saying? Chemical is conscious. I understood that without even taking a deep scientific dive. And that was all because of religion. I'm so religious, everything I look at, like, what mystery can be revealed right here, no matter what it is. So, I know a lot of people like, so can superpowers be made by this? Yes, superpowers can be made by a tweak of energy. You really got to know how to break a mirror and see the whole picture with the broken mirror. Once you see that, light will start reflecting. And at the same time reflecting, you getting the whole picture because you trained your mind. You start picking up on a new conscious of being, a new conscious of how to real deal form energy, how to real deal direct energy. But that all comes with faith and patience. If you don't got FP, where you gonna be at? You gotta have faith, patience. You gotta believe what you see. You can't look at yourself with doubt. You can't look at your spiritual gifts with doubt. Because it is something right there. It's something everywhere. It's something in every column. We can see all affinity. We can see all light. As long as we on a conscious understanding. Because I seen my highest light. I seen my highest self. And I seen all the work I did in infinities and eternities. That's because I practiced my understanding mind. I practice understanding with my mind. I practice understanding with my heart. I practice understanding with my stomach, with my knees, with my feet. We all did this. We had people helping us, but you got to take it another conscious level to do that. You got to go through the breakdown. You got to break down your body. You got to break down your mentality. You got to break down your spirituality. You got to break down your emotions. You got to break down your energy. You got to break all those down. How do you do that? When you feel your mind going towards something, acknowledge it. Like, okay, put a number behind it like I did in my last video. Say, okay, I see my thoughts keep saying something about like the world messed up because of injustice power. Now, if you want to see justice power, say justice in power. JIP. And put a number behind it. 5. JIP 5. JIP 5. JIP 5. Justice in power. JIP 5. JIP 5. JIP 5. JIP 5. You feel me? And that's going back to religion. Egypt mixed with Ifa. I'm Ifa. I'm Egyptian. All this tie back into Christianity too, because crispy Egyptians is Christianity, Christian, crispy Egyptian. You feel me? The highest God in the pantheon, the highest God in all creation is the sun. It's such thing as somebody who practices this conscious. It's just like a job. If you want to get a taco, you go to Taco Bell. If you want to talk to the sun, you go to talk to Sun God Ra. You want to go to McDonald's, you want to talk to the water God. And you want to go, like, you feel me? If you want a burger, go to McDonald's. If you want to talk to the water God, go to the water God. But they say it's only one God. It's not idols. You're not making idols. These are ancestors who are gaining rank. You feel me? It's just not a one-man army. We all play a part in this. But you can't get deceived by, oh, the enemy saying pick up a rock and throw it at the car, and you're gonna gain a new frequency of light. You're gonna gain a new sound. You're gonna gain this. Don't destroy other people's path in order to increase yours. That's what the government doing. Destroying other people's paths so they can create something. Cause it's a frequency, like when you rich, your mind open up to a whole nother conscious to stay rich. Even if you go broke, you still gonna come back. Cause it said religion say the man may fall 7 times, but he gonna get up 7 times. You're gonna have 7 ways to get blessed. And you're gonna see 7 ways people can't get blessed. All that is gonna open up to you. You're gonna be able to see people's flaws. And not only your people flaws, you're gonna see your flaw in their direction. That's when you practice the mind, practice opening up, practice letting what be. You understand? This a victory video. This a victory value of understandings. Nothing is supposed to take away from you or make you take a risk where you don't live. A risk is like God say, hey, yo, Nazir, go stand in the middle of the road. They ain't gonna hit you. Or he might not even say nothing. I go stand in the middle of the road, everybody stop, and then a bird come and fly right next to me because his wings was giving out. And somebody would probably hit the bird because his wings was giving out. But he told me to stand in front of that because all life do matter. So when you feel the spiritual urge, when you feel intuition, your discernment saying go this way, go that way, you earning a new power that nobody can get. And look, they said the laser will change the frequency of the eye. This is from my last video. You gotta watch the last video to understand. They'll change the frequency of your eye. I think I did it right here though. I've been making videos, I'm lit like that. But they change the frequency, they change the color, change the tone of your eye and see what colors they see. Me, I stare at the sun. I was staring at the solar eclipse the whole time. Fell asleep staring at it. You feel me? Like, I was actually that person who practiced taking faith. I'm like, why would God put something here where it can blind me and not heal me if I quote unquote went blind? So the same scientists saying don't look at the sun, it's gonna blind you. The same people that's putting lasers in people's eyes in order to see new DNA, and they claiming it for themselves. But me, I'm a black man, I've been doing that. You feel what I'm saying? I've been doing that. I've been hooked to my intuition, my discernment. They had to go to my account and really see what I was talking about. And they really looking at the world like, is it scientific? Yeah, the world is scientific. But it all go back to religion. How do you practice religion? The way you practice religion is the way you practice seeing chemicals, having chemicals in the value of understanding. How can you understand your value without understanding your actual value? We're chemicals. We're put together chemicals by conscious form. As the world spins, we grow more into our conscious form. We get more and more mentally wrapped. Only if you practice that. It's up to you. And no one believes you, just know I do. I love you. I do.